You need some. I can tell you right now, if you get an inhaler, you'll be a whole lot better.
Well, I'm not going to be doing nothing. I'm going to exercise.
No, they have a CBD one. It will help you breathe better.
Well, we'll see. I mean, I got to find a doctor first.
No, CBD is marijuana. There are no doctors for that one.
Oh, there's a spray thing.
Okay, now where am I going?
Okay, go back that way. And then at the stop sign, we're going to make a right.
That's one thing. In the morning, the sun, you can't see shit. You're blind. Holy crap, guys. If it wasn't for the glare, I couldn't see at all. Oh. And then which way?
Straight.
Okay.
Shit happening here.
Oh, here's one for you. This church moved into the city in a certain state. I'm not going to say where. Now, the people there are educated, but they keep to themselves. So the church came in and said, educate yourself about God and religion, right? So the people got together and they threw the church out of town. Seriously, they threw them out of town. Why? Because they became educated about religion causing the problems.
That's a good thing.
And the town had no problems before the church got there.
That's a good thing.
When the church got there, the church had brought 100 homeless people with them purposely, because there never had been any homeless in that town. They wouldn't allow someone to be homeless in town. They would make sure they had a place. You know, they wouldn't be homeless, all that shit.
Right.
So when the church came in, they brought 100 homeless people saying, see, these people need help. Well, you brought homeless people into town saying they need help, that you want to help them. How bringing homeless people into the town is helping them, the people in the town could not figure out.
Pretty straight. They had,
well, the only other one I know is down by the weed place, that big building there where they're growing weed.
Yeah, the little hill right before we go there.
Yeah, that's the one that Jen has clients over there.
I like this one over here by the school because it's got a sliding door, fresh air, and I can let sugar britches out. But I really don't care because, again, I want to get this whole fucking thing off my ass. I can get $300 if I move. I can get $300 off my ass. Which, believe me, I could then turn the air conditioner around and everything else.
It's weird. I can't see. There's no one talking in my chat, but there's 2 people there, it says. I don't see anyone. No one's talking.
Okay, here it is. Turning up this driveway here. The office is. Just have to figure out where the fucking office is.
There. Let's put it this way. The place that we live,
right?
This place here, I've just barely parked. Someone ran up to my car. Are you looking for something? What do you mean?
Leasing office that way.
What, that way or?
Yeah, that way.
Well, they have WIC here too.
Yeah, but we're going to leasing office, which is
probably over there. I don't see anything. There's no leasing office that way. I know better.
You know, pull up in front of Wick over there, and let me just run into Wick and see where the fuck this thing is at here.
I thought that was a laundry room myself, but
What the fuck
just a sign saying Wick. Okay.
That door is open. I'll just ask us. What number? Why don't they put the fucking number on this fucking thing?
I have no freaking idea. Okay, I see you guys now. No, it's not fading. The sunlight is hitting it. It looks like it's fading. It's not fading. I'll show you what I mean. It's not fading. It's just bright. So when light hits it, it's bright. I think black light would make it pop. So yeah. Electric Paradise is like an orange pink. See, this is getting long over here now too. Remember that woman shaved it off? Yeah, but J. Christ paid for it, guys.
Okay, let's go.
So what'd they say?
They're open to close until next Thursday.
The office is closed till next Thursday.
Yeah.
That tells you what? They don't take care of the property. Fuck you. So let's say your house blew up. What will go on until next Thursday? Your house will keep blowing up.
Well, it's got the emergency number on it.
You've reached the office. We're sorry you're in danger. Please die and leave us alone.
You know, when I came in from Vegas and I had to live at home, I went to my friend is, my dear friend is John Lennon's guitarist. We work together. We've been serious friends for years. Slicky.
Am I taking you to the gym now?
Yeah.
Okay. Or do you want to drop that home first?
No, we'll have to go to the post office later.
Post office is right that way?
On the way home, though, because I have to get a stamp and all that. So we'll go to So there's a friend of mine from Michigan, long time ago, who knew Corey from the Eagles and knew from Michigan, from Plymouth, and this other little guitar player, Paul Warren. Both serious musicians. And they were in awe with this keyboard player years ago called Gary Koji, and he's the one basically taught me how to play drums. Keyboard player. Nuttier than a fruitcake, but a genius. as a keyboard player. So Bob Goodsight he's a Beatle fanatic. He loves the Beatles. So he's playing this club called The Office. I think on Telegraph Road or some fucking office. So I said to my dad, I said, listen, I got that in a Phil Collins concert I need to get to at Auburn Hills. I said, so he took me, my dad, and he says, I get you a ticket. I says, okay. So he takes me. This because I had Genesis music from Genesis from Manson. So he takes me, we go to The Office. Bob Goodsight's there. Okay. And so I go there and I ordered a drink. So, make a long story short, the next fucking thing, you know, I wake up after I had this drink from the bar. I wake up and I'm at the hospital, where apparently some guy hits me in the club and knocks my ass cold.
And you didn't know it?
No, because I'm saying they fucking spiked my drink. Somebody put some shit in my drink and that's why I passed out.
Okay.
Now there was another gal, this Greg's mother. They put me in an observation hospital for about 2 weeks. My dad, because I came in from this Vegas and the whole thing, and apparently, you know, we hadn't seen each other for years. So Marvin Gaye had gotten into a fight with his dad over his mother, and Marvin Gaye's dad shot Marvin Gaye. I don't know if you remember all that. Okay, so my mom and dad watched too much fucking TV in the first 5 minutes. So Greg's mom is sitting there, and I know women. I know when a woman's coming on to me and when it's not. So her son's got the studio in the house there, little Greg. Okay, so she starts fucking on me about, and I've been drinking a pint of vodka ever since I was homeless, which was years.
Oh, don't talk about vodka. I did the eggnog vodka.
Oh no.
The whole bottle.
Right now.
I was so drunk, I was telling everyone in my stream, fuck you, and fuck you, and fuck you. I'm not kidding.
No, I believe you. So, but I'm drinking like a half a pint, right? Like throughout the day. Just because I'm home, I'm homeless, we live in a town that's got a Blockbuster that's advertising me up the creek. I don't know about Marcelo and Garcia, these cocaine dealers at CBS. And basically, you know, I mean, look I didn't graduate high school. My wife was pregnant, gave birth to a bastard child. I don't think realistically they wanted to put any money or anything into me, because what would they get out of it by coming up with another rock and roll singer for Vegas? Okay. I think what they wanted to do, I know what they wanted to do because of Woodstock and Janice Zadie. Janice Zadie committed suicide on Cobo Hall. We went to school with each one. We were at Our Lady of Victory. They said she was on drugs, right? So she jumped off the roof of Cobo Hall. The next fucking thing I know, before I get to figure any of this out, I'm at the Spencer, the same people with the CBS thing, the Marcelo and Garcia thing. They booked me at Cobo Hall with Cheap Trick, because it's a cheap trick what they're doing. So I know what they want to do with me is they want me to overdose, set an example to the kid's father overdosed like all these other kids in Hollywood. And then they can preach how they need more halfway houses and more this and more behavioral this and all the other bullshit. Okay, so we're sitting there and we're in her kitchen. So I'm standing by the sink, and she comes up by the sink, because the stove is off to the side. She comes up by the sink there, and she starts rubbing on me, you know, doing this shit, right? So we were real close. I put my, and I gave her a little peck on the neck, right? Next fucking thing you know, they got me standing up in front of a judge going, I bit her, right? Show me the mark. show me the fucking mark, right? And at this stage of the game, we happen to be at home and all the rest of the shit. Then I find out something's going on here. I'm thinking, I don't know what the fuck is going on with her. So she says I did something that I didn't. I have no regular. I don't know where she's fucking coming from. So they put me in this fucking observation thing for 2 weeks, hospital, right? Okay, so we're, you know, Frank Sinatra and this and that and all the other bullshit. Grandma's with they and all this other shit. Okay, so fuck that. So I said, that's it. I don't want anything to do with my parents. I need an attorney. I know what the fuck I need. I need an attorney. There's too much money going down. These are major corporations, and now the priest is involved. I says, I need legal representation to look in front of this. I don't know about my mother's name being Planos, and there's a plan, and we got Hazelnut, which Hazel, my mother-in-law in Canada, and all this other. So,
about what year was that?
Oh God, this was oh shit! Hang on here. This was in the 90s.
The 90s?
I think the mid the mid 90s, because Neil Sean came out in 92 with Hot Cherie, MCA, right, which was Al Teller, my own the president from Winsong, Johnny Denver's neighbor. Okay, so we're sitting there and all the rest of this shit. She puts me through all this shit and everything. So I'm in Los Angeles. I have to stay with this other broad, Archenwald. She's gonna eventually. She's gonna press me to call Woodstock, who's at Joan of Arc. She's gonna pay for the divorce, all the shit. So I don't even know what. In order for me to find out when I talked to this Father Woodstock from Our Lady of Victory in Vegas, it's Joan of Arc. I got to find out when Barbara paid for the divorce between me and Carol, or this Joan of Arcadia, the Sandberg thing. So all these women are doing all this shit and every fucking thing. So she says, before she goes to my parents and say I did this, she says to me, she asks me again, what do I think of her son? Her son's plain, not her son as a human. You understand? Not as a human.
That's
being.
the one that you said needed work and she got mad.
Oh, she fucking got belligerent. Yeah, she went off.
See, I remember that part of the story.
Okay, she thought she was real. She thought he was, but that was her kid. But the one thing you do not want to ask me, don't ask me to critique a musician and all of a sudden I got to blow smoke up your ass. I'm just not. That's not my style. But I will never ever say to a mother that her child, her only child.
Your child cannot play his way out of a wet paper bag.
Pretty.
Your son strokes himself like he does at night. Sloppily. Sloppily.
Your son sucks.
Okay.
You should take his fucking guitar.
Wow.
And break it and fucking use it for a fucking campfire.
He should use his guitar for a baseball bat.
Right.
The only way to get a hit.
Right? So anyway, I wind up in the fucking nut house over this fucking deal. They cut me loose and all this other bullshit, right? So I moved back. I said, I can't do this. My parents just haven't got a fucking clue what's going on here. They don't think of Vegas as being, I'm involved in this town because of prostitution, laws applicable, and all these courts and all this bullshit, right? We still don't know about this heroin and cocaine dealers, Marcelo and Garcia and this Joan of Arc. We got all our company. So I got very frustrated, and I called her back up in Michigan from Los Angeles, from this Archibald's house. And I said to her, I said, so why did you do this? You know, why did you do this? And she wouldn't really answer me. She didn't say anything. So she said, so what are you doing? I said, well, I'm out here with this Archibald, or whatever her name is, Barbara. This bitch from hell, and I'm going to Hawaii, right? She says, I got a friend in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah. It's in other words, and you didn't know how old she was.
Right.
This woman made Methuselah look like a teenager.
Right, but if I'd have bitten this chick, or done anything to why would this broad all of a sudden want to be real nice to me? And I got a friend for you in Hawaii and all this other bullshit. So I go to Hawaii. I want to start a new life. So I get there. I call her friend up. She's like this million-year-old fucking broad. And she's got a vibrator in her house, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Come out and say, this is my vibrator. How do you do?
It was laying on the table, and I know what those things look like. You know?
Wow.
And so
a vibrator laying on a table.
And she's like a million fucking years old. But she's in an apartment, and all she tells me about is this, how she remembers the planes coming in from Pearl Harbor. So these ladies are passing me around from the Archambault to the Planos, to the Hazelnut, to this thing in Hawaii and everything. So I said, fuck it. So I go to Denny's. I got a few ducats left, so I go to Denny's restaurant there. And the waitress wants to tell me how she's French Polynesian and how the French government owned Hawaii or something. So anyway, I'm not going any fucking place. I said, I'm not going to Pearl Harbor. I don't want to see this bullshit. I'm in New York. Fuck this is not there's no liberty here. I'm homeless for months there.
Hawaii's great, but people don't realize the island is small. You can't run from anybody there. Hell, if a volcano goes off and lava's going, what are you going to do? Get in the water and boil to death?
Well, anyway, I come back. Archambault wants me to propose to her. And there's just no fucking way I'm going to... there's just no way. She is a real fucking controlling fucking cunt who is, women empowerment thing. Now, I believe in, treating a lady like a lady, but when a fucking broad wants to fucking hold my balls...
Wait. Treat a lady like a lady, but this lady has a vibrator.
Church gave him... Then she stuck my parents up my ass and this church up my ass. She says, well, if your parents hadn't have been such fuck-ups and assholes, you'd have money in Vegas. You wouldn't be homeless right now. You'd have a fucking career. And then she told me to go fuck myself and never to come back to Los Angeles. Oh, Paul, I got Genesis.
Well,
I got all this. Oh, please, will you marry me?
My dad trying to influence my mother, saying she was a bad mother. We were at my friend's house, and I was 18. And at 18, you could smoke cigarettes.
Right.
So one of my friends decided to go through the backyard. That he had no right to open the gate and go.
Right.
And he back there, and he busts in. I think I told you about this. Who bought the beer? Well, naturally, he jumps out the window, which is a wooden window with no glass. So I'm listening to what he says, and this is what makes me crack inside, realizing my dad was a piece of shit.
Okay.
He comes in and says, "How dare?"
Did your father?
Now, well, a long time ago he had a problem. I went ahead and I said, he goes, "Where do you think you're going?" I said, "Number one, no one mentioned you because you don't come up in conversations. You're not that important." He looked at me and pinned me against the door.
No.
And I'm going, "You do realize you have my shirt?" He goes, "I'm your father." And I said, "Yeah, and I'm an adult." He goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "I'm 19, I can smoke. You can't drink where I'm private property. You have no right to me, no custody to me." So he grabs my other brother. Now he's 1 year younger than me. He's 18. But my brother has always been afraid of my father. I have respect to him. I'm not gonna lie to my mother. And the Eagles, always the big game besides the Giants and Dallas. Okay, so we're going up there. I'm going, why am I going? So we get up there and my brother's crying. I said, "What are you crying about?" He hasn't hit you or anything. I had an old briefcase, business briefcase.
Yes.
And I had a pair of his old shoes. I always put them on, always way too big for me. So he goes, yelling, goes, Ken, don't do it. Don't go up there. You don't understand. So the old man comes up and he hit me. It didn't hurt. I said, my brother hits harder. He did it again. I had a right to defend myself as an adult, and I knocked him the fuck out.
Wow.
That's when I asked my mom, I said, how much money does he owe you in child support? She goes, well, he did owe me
Oh, that's another reason.
Look at that little green thing.
That's scary.
Are the wheels even spinning?
That's scary shit. So what happened then?
So anyway, I robbed my father. Oh yeah, in his wallet, he was packing showing money off.
What?
Mom said that he did owe $3 grand, but it was only like $1,200 he still owed. I said, okay, fine. So I took the $1,200 wallet and wrote a receipt, right?
Right.
Then I took some ink and put his finger on it and put it on the paper. I'd just say he was drunk. And he paid my mom, and he said he couldn't remember how to sign his name, so he put a fingerprint. Well, fingerprint on the paper, if they check his fingerprint, it would match. So I started laughing again. Grandma goes, what's wrong? Grandma goes, she goes, Ken, please stop. Please stop. I've wet my panties 3 times.
Oh, no.
And my grandpa's going, what's going to happen? And my mom goes, what do you mean? Well, he just defended you because his father was saying you were a bad mother. And your son knew better. So then I had a paper, it was signed by my father, guys, when I was 10 years old, an agreement with my father. Here was the good part. He said that I got $10 a week, okay, for being his son, and I get it until I turn 18. So I had my brother, Michael, figure the math out. And with the math and everything, my father owed me $4 grand. He had $6 grand with him. I took $2 grand and I signed a paper saying he owed me two more grand.
Wow. Did he give it? Did he ever give it to you?
Well, I took it from his wallet.
1,200.
No, that was my mom's.
Oh.
I got $2 grand. He still owed me. Now his woman that was with him, guys, here's the stupid part. A lot of the ladies, don't get me wrong, ladies, I love you ladies. When a guy says that you got married in the mail, you can't get married by mail. You can't get divorced by mail. Even Mexico-wise. They tell you that, they're lying. Okay? They're probably a controlling asshole that is going to use your problems that you have with your family, saying they're jealous of you. Well, number one, your family has always been there for you. Okay? And no offense, you've probably done some stupid shit in your lifetime. Your parents are always there for you. If you have kids, the guy is going to use the kids against you and use you against the kids. He'll tell the kids, like he did to my mother, if you don't do what I say, I will beat the shit out of your kids. Okay? Then told the same thing to the kids, you don't do what I say, I'm going to beat your mother.
That's fucked up.
So I went ahead and I said, I gave her some of the money that was in his wallet. Just say, if he asks, just say, your son Ken said he had to handle business. So she took the money, put in her shoe, and I asked, I figure I can get her out of it so she can move back with her family and stuff. My father had moved to Las Vegas, Nevada, all right, without telling his probation officer.
Your dad was on probation?
My dad's a 6-time felon, and I'm a junior.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, you know how many times I got thrown in jail for his bullshit?
Oh, that's really fucked up.
So he goes ahead, and I called the probation officer, right? I said, hey, remember this person? Yeah, we haven't heard from him in a while. I said, he's over here by my mom's house. He showed up, and he's causing problems. Okay, what happened? Well, I told him exactly, and I told him I knocked him the fuck out. I said, he's over here. He convinced a woman they got married in the mail by Mexico. You can't do that. I said, you need to explain this if you don't mind. So the guy shows up. My dad was knocked out, guys, for 3 hours. I hit him so hard between the eyes, he looked like a frickin' raccoon. I mean, it was black and purple around his whole eyes. And the bridge of his nose. So the guy shows up, they cuff my dad. Now, I love my dad. My dad said sometimes you got to do something to make a point that people can't get away with. And so they came up, they picked him up. She drove back to Vegas, got her kids, went to her mother's house. They moved all the furniture out of the apartment that she bought with her money while she was working, supporting my father.
Sounds like you had a rough childhood.
That's the easy part. I told you about him shoving a carrot into my windpipe because I wouldn't eat it. It lodged in there, and he told them, quote unquote, oh no, you know how kids are. He was running with a carrot in his mouth, and he fell down. The carrot went down his throat.
No.
And it bruised my windpipe, guys. I mean, severely.
My dad only threatened to hit me one time. His mother was my grandmother Virginia. When my grandfather George, her husband, died, which was my dad's father, married this putz from Ohio who was around at the big one. Jim, I think Rosenthal or Rosenthal. So they were off in their little AA world. And this guy was just fucking lame. And the grandpa, I remember. They maybe call him Grandpa, right? Big time AA thing, right? Okay, so, yada, yada, yada. We're home from and this is the same time that all of a sudden, you know, I've got all this cocaine and bullshit in my system that I'm trying to filter out. I'm having to deal with Greg's mother at the office and all this other bullshit. Arkenwald. Are my kids all right? They're taking me to a psychiatrist and all this other bullshit. And so my dad says to me, he says, listen, he says, so he's hitting around to me about this AA thing. So he says, well, he says, do you want to go to AA? And the big thing when I got to AA was they said, well, when you go to AA, just don't forget that what you have to do is you have to masturbate, meditate, and go to meetings. So I said, I said to my dad, I said, because I was so tired of them shoving AA down my fucking throat. I said, yeah, I said, let's go. I said, we can all go masturbate, meditate, and go to a meeting. He looked at me, he says, Georgie, he says, if you ever say that again, he's got this Marine Corps tattoo on his wrist. He says, if you ever say that to me ever again, I'll hit you with my fist. And he dropped it. I never heard, let's go to AA ever the fuck again. He just, that was it. That was all over with. But yeah, okay, let's go. You want to shove it up my ass? Here we go. Let's do this right now in my throat. Let's do this fucking masturbate, meditate, go to meetings. Boy, he just said that's it. That is fucking
My grandfather knew I was a smart-ass kid. And I love my grandfather. This guy was great. He worked on radios. You know, he found swap meet, fixed them. He would sell them. You know, he used to fish on a boat. You know, all this stuff. Where are these people?
It's Tuesday. It's not Thursday. I got this whole thing myself.
So anyway, I got smart one day. He pinned me against the wall. And I'm on the ground. He picks me off the ground with the shirt. He goes, you smart-ass little bastard. I ought to beat your ass. I said, go ahead. Everyone else does.
See,
that's when he sat down and talked to me.
I feel bad when I hear that, you know, because you're such a... just, you know, I can't relate to that because my parents didn't get that. I got one spanking and that was
well,
it.
I got my ass sign into a Wi-Fi network. No, go away. But guys, yeah, I was telling George, my grandfather picked me off the ground off the shirt, called me a smartass. Well, that's why I told him everyone else beats my ass. He goes, what do you mean? So my father beat my ass. I got out of hand. My mom beat my ass. Well, my mom, I deserve it. My father, I didn't deserve it. He was beating my ass, saying things like, this will teach you to buy a dress. I never bought a fucking dress. He was taking all his anger out on me for everything that everyone else ever done.
That's why I just didn't grow up around any of that stuff. That was. I'm going to leave, well, no, I'll put that in there, with that in there, and put it in my bag anyway. I don't know, I never I never had that experience there to where
I was always told you're a good kid, but a smartass. I told you about my friend Larry's dad when I said asso, and he thought I called him an asshole. But being a smartass, he thought I was really calling him. But see, I wouldn't disrespect him like that. He's always treated me good.
Did you do this yourself?
No, I had Jen do it for me.
I'll tell you, she does it better than the place that
I bleached it myself.
She does it better than the hairdressing place. So I'll see you at 1?
12 or 1. Let me see when my appointment is at mental health. Hold on. I got my wallet.
Let's do it at 12 because I need to go to Walmart.
Hold on. I got to make sure here because I have to dock my mental health appointment. I don't want it to mix up. Hold on.
Well, do your mental health first. I'll just stay
No.
here.
It might be at 3. Okay. Today's Tuesday. Okay, at 3 o'clock is my appointment with David.
Yeah,
Today's the 9th, right?
You betcha.
Okay, at mental health today, guys, 3 o'clock with David. So that's that one.
All right.
So you want me at 12 or 1?
Yeah, 12 because I got to just go to the Walmart thing.
That's fine.
And yeah, so we got that in the post office. We'll do that.
Okay.
Kenny, God bless you.
All right, I'll see you.
Do that and just write the mileage down. Yeah, I said with these women, I haven't seriously. Ever since the Archambault and the Joan and the thing and everything, I haven't been with a woman in over 20 years. It's a wonder I'm not blind from jerking off all those 20 years, but from wanking off. But as far as like having to like live with them, I can't do it. They just drive me fucking nuts.
Well, unfortunately, mine keep dying, and I have nothing to do with it.
And I don't trust them. So that's basically what that's it. Hang on here for one. Let me put my shit away. Yeah, no. Now I've lived with my cat for what?
Wait, so you've been living with pussy anyway?
Yeah, that's right. But pussy for 16 years, 15 years and 10 months, and every day still is a joy to do that. But I can't say that about ever living with a woman.
Yeah.
Okay, so see you 12.
All right, see you at 12.
God bless you, brother. Good talking. And cheer up.
I am cheered up.
Cheer up. You got friends out there that care. I care about you.
I'm cheered up.
Okay.
Wait for George to get in the gym. Barely anyone here today. Thursday when I take him, it's packed. No one here right now. There he goes. He's getting in. Okay. All right. Hello, Dank. Alright guys, so I had to take George a few places and my mental health is today. Just a counselor. He's going, so how are you doing? Doing fine, and you? That's all. Yeah, but it wouldn't have happened if the cop didn't pull me over for high beams in an area that's predominantly dark and it has a dip. He just didn't get to pull anyone over, so he wanted to fuck with me. I'm not going to be fucked with me. He wants to write me a ticket. Write me a motherfucking ticket. Well, we're giving you a ticket because you're a bad boy and your lights are too bright. Well, fuck you. Take me in the court. I'll tell the judge, too. Your Honor, tell that highway patrol officer to take a dildo and go fuck himself. need something in my gut, and I mean food. So we're not going expensive, just something so I can get it in my gut. My gut is burning. God, no more vodka. Oh. Because it was eggnog vodka. It's really hurting right now, guys. Really. Oh. If I can't find the food, I'm going to have to grab candy, and I don't want to grab candy. Oh. That hurts. There's a Dollar Tree here. They have fast food in there. Let's grab a can of soup or something. Pop top lid on it or something. Time they open at 9. How many minutes are left? 9 minutes to wait for 9. Yeah, we're not going to do this and wait, guys. I have to get some food in my gut, and I can't wait 9 minutes. Shit. Go! You guys have no idea. Someone tried to cut me off. Actually almost caused me to wreck. Burger King breakfast. Breakfast at Burger King.
Thank you for choosing Burger King.
Hello.
Thank you for choosing Burger King. What can I do for you?
What do you have right now that's breakfast-wise a deal?
For the breakfast, we have the Super 4, Super Pants with either sausage, bacon, or ham for $4. We have chicken nuggets for $1.49, the dollar French toast, the 3 piece.
That breakfast sandwich croissant, is there egg on it?
It comes with egg and cheese and your choice of meat, either sausage, bacon, or ham.
Okay, egg, cheese, and sausage.
Right.
That's what I want.
So you want the Super 4 both with sausage.
Yes.
Anything else?
No.
423 the second window, please.
Thank you. Like I said, guys, I need food in my gut. First window. Now I can swallow it, hit my gut, I should be okay. Good. It's good. Not at the muffin. I usually make my own at home. Remember that? Waffle, sausage, cheese, and egg. Want a bite? Help yourself. Oh, fuck. Not that much. Not that much vodka again, no. Because I did it little by little. So that vodka was the eggnog challenge too, combined. Because it was eggnog vodka. And yeah, I puked. I always give 0 bucks, you know that? Then people tell me to hit on my friend Jennifer. I don't do that. Jennifer's my friend. I wouldn't do that. Oh. There we go. I had to lift up some right here because the pathway between the stomach and stuff is messed up because of the surgeries. That's why every so often if I eat and drink, you guys see me barfing. Whew. Sorry for the burping, guys. That's why it's called gastric. That's normal. Okay, Kate Christ is a friend, just like you, Hefty. Just like Timekeeper is. We all have our good points and bad points. But we had fun that night, didn't we? Messing and talking and joking and so forth. I do have a Discord. If you want to go on the Discord, I can send you a link. This way, if it's open, we can talk and bullshit when, you know, you stop in and say, hey, what's up? Like a walkie-talkie. Get damn pigeons. They come up here because people throw fries to them. Go away, you flying rat. No, Jen brought me the trash can. I blew chunks so I lay down the bed. And the room started spinning. That's what happens. You guys don't smoke weed all the time or drink all the time. Your tolerance goes way down. I had no more tolerance for anything whatsoever. Go mate somewhere else. I got fucking pigeons next to me, and I mean literally they're fucking. Well, he gave up. All right, let's put the seatbelt back on, guys. Pick up George at 12. Yeah, I told him to fuck off, literally. All right, guys, you ready? Let's head home. Let's go. Okay. I hear the train a come, it's coming round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I've got myself a going on these YouTube views. And I said blues. Hey David, what's going on? Type in caps please so I can see you. Pretend you're yelling at me. And I'm burping because I just had a sandwich and some water. Guys, David right there is part of the old Stickam days. When Stickam was Stickam. Please, David, I understand this, but you coming in and telling the chat that and telling me that, are you trying to make me depressed again by bringing that up? I understand it happened to you, and I saw it on your Facebook. Okay, I'm trying to stay away from depression. That's like me going in during a birthday party for you and saying, hey, my mom died. Well, I hope there's a good side, bro. Because right now, I feel like shit. Please brighten my day from the foot kick I got in the nuts. Please. I heard car wreck and lost your job. I hope there is a good side. David, tell me the good side. You hate the job and you get a check from it all. Okay. Oh, he remembered to pay his car insurance. So you're getting paid from the car insurance. Makes money out of those lawsuits or the lawyers, period. They take over almost half the frickin' check. There are going to be bumper areas driving home. Okay, here's something for you, David. Think about it. Okay? And I'm not trying to shit on you or anything. if you've been saying this on your head, okay, you're going to get bitches hanging around you, and you're going to think, oh, they want you. But it's not about them wanting you. They want to get to you for your money. So the women that at the time are treating you like shit are now buddy-buddy with you. It's about the money. You understand that part, right? Get money, family members and friends and ex will show up out of the woodwork. I know my family members, the ones that are everywhere, that don't talk to me, then all of a sudden will start talking to me. Gee, I wonder why. I'm the same asshole as I was, and you didn't want to talk to me then. And they'll come up with the stories. Oh, my mom's cousin on my second side is dying. She needs an operation. It's $20,000. Can you help? Gee, when I was homeless on the street, and you knew it, you didn't want to help me, you told me to go fuck myself. So you and your grandma can go fuck yourself. How's that? Just be careful, David. It's still something right here, guys. I can't stand up to get rid of it. If I stand up, move around, that knot that's right there will go away. It's usually the muscles in the stomach and the area that hold it away, but since nothing are there, it kind of crimps. Very annoying. It makes you want to, feels like you want to throw up, and you know you don't have to. Oh, God. You're typing caps so I can see. I got problems with my eyes. That's why I tell everyone, please type in caps. You're not shouting, you're helping me. Exactly, it's by request. One trash truck. Well, it might be almost 4:20, but it's 9:16 here. Oh, I prefer not to park. And the bad guys is, it feels like a plugged up sink because I ate and drank. Your mouth is salivating. Getting to a point, guys, I might bark. I hope not. Guys, please, if you're in my chat, type it in caps so I can see, please. Oh, fuck. It's that sandwich in the water. I might puke, guys. I really might. I'm like a plug sink. The sandwich went down, like got stuck in the hole, and then the water on top of the sandwich is like it's sloshing around. It's like, is it going to go down? We don't know. It might come back up because why? The glands of my mouth are making more water to fill it back up, and it sucks. So that vodka I did that night with the eggnog was an eggnog challenge, like it or not. The only difference is I didn't shit myself, I barfed. And that was after I went to lay down. The room was spinning. It went round and round and round, like the song by Rat, round and round. Oh yeah, it was eggnog vodka. And yeah, I went and laid down. Jen was there. She brought me the trash can, and next thing you know, I'm next to the bed puking. You guys gotta remember, I used to be able to drink the hard shit. I haven't drinking alcohol in a long time. My tolerance is way down. Same thing with weed. Right now, if I smoked one joint, I'd be more fucked up like first time smoking weed ever. I know how to do it. That's about it. Well, the only way, guys, right now, if I could smoke a fatty, would be putting a gun to my head or light myself on fire. That would be smoking a fatty. Yeah, it would be like me when I did that dab, and I don't mean dancing. When I dabbed that oil, that big one, I was like, I finished that bottle. I finished it. The eggnog, and Jennifer took the other bottle home. Warning, underpass, 8 foot. So guys, remember, if you go to this underpass and you're past Thread Needles, if you got a hard-on that's 8.5 or 8 over 8, you're fucked. So I go home for about 2 hours and then go back and pick George up. There we go. We're almost home. My posse's on Broadway. Still feel like I want to throw up, guys. Maybe when I stand up, the feeling will go away, I hope. Alrighty. Go. Yeah, it's horrid, guys. The sheriff's department is here. Highway patrol is there. And it's 10 minutes to each side of the whole city. So technically the highway patrol can go anywhere in the city and still be in jurisdiction. It's not the digestion, bro. It's the, you know how they put, like, for weight loss surgery, they put a restrictive governor, so You can only eat so much. Do I like cops? Have you seen my videos? Cops are always what? Swatting me or pulling me over for your head beams, your high beams were on. Okay, yeah, they were. It was supposed to be on. Your turn signal's on. Gee, no kidding, I was making a turn. Okay, guys, we're almost home. It might have gone away. No, I understand that, but that's not what it is with me. Since there is no more governor in my stomach for up there, and there's no muscle, the intestines are bending different ways, causing the food not to come down when it's toward the top. I go fishing again as soon as I get the license signed by my doctor, and we send it in, and in a couple of months we get it. That's how that works. Okay, that's up. Window over there. Oh, this window up. See how bright it is, guys? All right, got the water. We got that. My wallet. Almost forgot my wallet. Okay, I got problems with mobility. You know, mobility, walking, and so forth. And if you have a mobility impairment, which I do because of my legs and my back, you can get a free fishing license from the state of California to fish the water. Not really, because the river is always moving. So unless you can find a place that's like a pocket, like a lake, moving. That one guy sent me a lure. I used it twice before it got caught. Something like some rocks and stuff down there, and I couldn't get to it. I lost the lure. It was a great lure, too. I used it once, caught a fish that was too small. Threw it back. I used it a second time. It got caught in rocks and the weeds and stuff, and I couldn't get it back. Yeah, I just told you I caught a small fish. I had to put it back, remember? Just now I said first time I used it, I caught a small fish. Now the small fish, guys, here's a small, that was a small fish. The second time that I used it, it got caught and I couldn't get the lure back. Oh, here's one for you there, Hefty Stacker. Remember that fishing game I used to play on my PC? I can play it again. Remember I was doing the fish dance and all that? I can do it again. I can play it on the Juggalo vlogs. So yeah, I can play that one. Remember we caught catfish? And that was the whole thing. Catfish, bluegill. I mean, we're getting some... It was fun to watch because we had fun doing it. Well, I got to figure out how the shit still works. Excuse me, I forgot how to play that game. How's that? I used to know the buttons. Used to know the buttons. Oh. Okay, guys. Okay, remember, believe in something. Without belief, there is nothing. Just don't force your beliefs on someone else. number 2. Thank you guys for liking my streams. All right. And I appreciate it. Typing in caps helps me out. I'm getting old. Not much else to that one. So take care.